Next up, we have in-person presentation from Takahiro Sumi from Osaka University.
Hi, I'm Takahiro Sumi from Osaka University. I'm a PI of the JAXA Roman J project. I'm going to talk about the status of the JAXA contribution to the Roman Space Telescope. This is not particular for the exoplanet. This is more like a general for all the fields. So here's the Japanese contribution package for the Roman. The first, we are conducting the Roman. Is there a pointer?
Yes, here you have to keep it a bit.
All right. What's wrong? So we are conducting the Roman Subaru synergistic observation by using the 100th nights of the Subaru time. And that is already, we agreed on the commitment. And the second is the hardware contribution to the coronagraph instrument. We provided the polarimetry unit and also the coronagraph mask substrate. And then we are going to provide a Ka band data downlink station in Japan. And then we providing the ground-based microlensing data from the MORE collaboration for the preparation of the pipeline. And we are also conducting the precursor and the concurrent ground-based microlensing observation using the new 1.8 meter prime telescope, which is now in operation. So here's the detail of the coronagraph contributions. We provided the high precision mask substrate for the focal plane mask and also the shaped pupil mask. That was delivered to the NASA and fabricated by NASA and assembled in the optical interface on the CGI. We also provided a polarimetry unit, which is the double Wollaston prism and also the camera lenses. The polarimetry of the planetary refraction can improve the effective contrast by the 1 to 2 order of magnitude. And we can also measure the polarimetry of the protoplanetary disk. So we are also participating in the activity on a Roman coronagraph community participation program, CPP. Currently, the 18 Japanese scientists is signing on the CPP collaborations. Here, we are discussing the polarimetry issue and also the synergistic observation with Subaru, and also the new post-processing technique and atmospheric retrieval code. And recently, we established a new working group for the polarimetry for discussing the observational plan and also the pipeline development. So as you know, the data rate of the Roman is huge. It's 11 terabytes per day. This is 700 times more than the Hubble. So Roman is downlinking the data from the 3 sites. And one is NASA White Sands, and ESA New Noche, and JAXA is providing the Misasa 54-meter stations. And currently, we are under the production phase of the receiver. And this year, we're going to conduct a compatibility test of receiving the data from the Roman and also the transferring to the NASA Science Operations Center within the 24 hours. And this integration will be completed by the end of this Japanese fiscal year. For the supporting the Raman microlensing program, we built a new 1.8 meter telescope at Sutherland in South Africa, which is the prime telescope, prime focus infrared microlensing experiment. We have a very wide field of view, 1.45 square degree, mostly observing in H-band. And the camera was built in the NASA Goddard Space Flight Center by loaning the 4H4RG10 detector with Acadia Electronics from the Raman project. And here is a field of view comparison to the other infrared facility, Vista, Raman, UCAT, and Hubble. So this is the first dedicated near-infrared microlensing survey. And we will support the Raman by conducting the precursor observation and also the concurrent observations. By observing the same microlensing event from the ground and the Raman same time, we can measure the slightly different light curves from this site. From this different so-called space microlensing parallax, we can measure the mass of the lensing object. So we can measure the mass of the bound planet, and also this is the only method to measure the free-floating planet. So I just want to note we are also participating in the activity of the Raman science team. Currently, 23 members are participating in the 9 science team, WFS and PIT, in addition to the CPP. So as you know, the advantage of the Raman is wide field capability. And the Subaru also have a wide field. And here the Hyper Supreme Cam can observe the entire Andromeda by single shot. So the Raman's wideband imaging have a very good synergy with the Subaru's wide field multi-band capability. So we reserve the 100 nights of the Subaru time for the synergistic observation. This is for the complement and also the enhance the Raman main survey and or geo survey for maximizing the Raman science. So we are trying to select a relatively small number of the large survey rather than the large number of the small program. And this program will be decided by the community discussion. We recently re-established a new steering group. So here is the member of the steering group, 4 members from Japan, Toru Yamada from JAXA, and myself, and Yusei Koyama from Subaru Telescope, and Yoshiki Matsuoka from the Subaru SAC, and 3 members from the US, Julie McKinney, Jason Ross, David Weinberg, and another will be invited from the community. So the role of this steering group is leading the discussion, and also define the process to the soliciting the program for the 100 nights. And this is the liaison to the Raman science teams, science working group, and also the Subaru community. And we will identify and consolidate the program to fill the 100 nights, and then submitting the proposal to the Subaru SAC. So the Subaru telescope is currently the second phase, so-called the Subaru 2. And they have a bunch of the instruments, but a major instrument for the Subaru 2 is these 3 wide field instruments. As you know, the HSC is currently in operation, which is the very wide field of view, 1.5 degree images. And this PFS is coming soon. This is a very wide field, 1.3 degree diameter multi-object spectrograph with more than 2,000 fibers. These 2 instruments can be used during the dark night. And for the bright night, they are currently developing the ultimate. This is the wide field AO infrared imager and the spectrograph. They will have a narrow band and medium band filters. So this is very complementary to the wideband capability of the Raman. So we have been discussing the synergistic observation for a while, and we had a first international workshop organized by the JAXA, NASA, and the Hawaii Observatory in 2017. And we already have 4 such a workshop. And we will have a next workshop on the July 22nd in Beppu in Japan. And this is followed by the Super IRNet workshop, which also have a session for the Roman. So we are very welcome. This is Beppu is famous for the hot spring. So if you are interested in the hot spring, we are very welcome to join us. So this previously proposed program summarized in the white paper. So you can see the detail in this link. So here's a summary of the previously proposed program in the last workshop. There are many proposals from the variety of the science field. So the total requested nights is from the 165 to the up to the 700 nights. So apparently the 100 nights is not enough. And especially the 90% of the required time is in dark night by the HSC and the PFS. So it is very difficult to scheduling. And furthermore, the completion of the PFS delayed, and so the completion of the Subaru strategic program also delayed until the 2030. So this is very challenging to the scheduling this strategic survey. So let me briefly show the example proposal. So the first, the microlensing lens mass measurement by the simultaneous observation by Subaru HSC and the Roman. And here is using the PFS for the PhotoG training for the machine learning, and or for PFSF for the PhotoG for filling the self-organizing map. And also the PhotoG measurement by the intermediate band with the HSC. And PFS for the spectral Z for the Roman supernova cosmology sample, and deep field, ultra deep field, and satellite galaxy, and reionization, and using the ultimates for the solar system science and so on. So the more new idea is very welcome. So here is the timeline. We are going to have the 5th workshop, and we are expecting for the call for new white paper within this year, and we're gonna call for the proposal next year, and we will summarize in the proposal in the summer of the 26th, and scheduling the observation from the 27th. So here is a summary. The Japanese contribution to the Roman are on schedule, and we will develop the detailed proposal for the Roman Subaru synergistic observation coming in soon, and we are very welcome to join the discussion. This, the synergistic observation can affect for the strategy for the Roman main survey. So we are very welcome to join to the discussion. Thank you.
Time for one quick question.
Hi, this is Toriyama. Just one quick comment. So this Beppu workshop is Beppu is a very nice place, but this is held in hybrid, so online participation is also welcome.
All right, let's thank Takahiro again.